Hello everyone! How are you all doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful, blessed Tuesday. So are you all ready to finally receive your $1,400 third stimulus check? I am elated for all of you who are finally going to get your $1,400 payment. I have my fingers crossed that all of you will have a pending deposit in your bank account. With the first wave of third stimulus payments, the stimulus money was made available to account holders by 9 a.m. local time on the payment date. So everyone, please make sure to check your bank accounts around 9 a.m. local time. By that time, your bank should have already finished processing your stimulus money. There are several banks that will be releasing stimulus funds to its customers early. Wells Fargo Bank has informed its customers that their $1,400 stimulus checks would be available in their accounts shortly after midnight tonight. Direct Express has also said that they will begin releasing funds at 1 a.m. Chase Bank should also be releasing funds around 3 a.m. in the morning, everyone. But remember, please do not worry if your bank does not make your $1,400 payment available to you by 9 a.m. local time. Your stimulus money will be released to you. We just have to be a little patient and give banks some time to process everyone's payment. But again, congratulations to everyone. I am so excited for all of you. I feel horrible for all of you that are not seeing any pending deposits in your bank accounts yet. It is extremely outrageous and frustrating how long the IRS is taking to send out all these third stimulus checks. We cannot keep waiting and waiting. Please let me know in the comment section below if you still do not see a payment date on the IRS Get My Payment tool. The Internal Revenue Service definitely needs to work harder on their end. The IRS should not be taking this long to get your stimulus checks out to you. If you do not receive your third stimulus payment with the group of people scheduled to receive their checks this week, there may be a more serious issue. If you check the IRS Get My Payment tool and it says your stimulus check was scheduled to arrive days ago, something else may be going on. It is possible that your stimulus check wasn't sent to the right bank account, or maybe your account was closed, or an electronic transfer attempt was made for a temporary bank account. There are millions of people who use a tax preparer like Jackson Hewitt, TurboTax, and H&R Block that ended up not receiving their stimulus checks. Although this issue hasn't been very common with this third round of stimulus checks. So if your stimulus payment was supposed to arrive days ago, please reach out to your bank or tax preparer to see if an attempt was made to deposit any money to your account. But if you don't get a direct deposit by tomorrow night, everyone, then your stimulus payment will most likely arrive in the mail. So please do check your mailboxes. There also may be an issue if you filed your 2020 taxes and signed up for direct deposit for the first time, or corrected your banking information. It is possible that the IRS didn't process your tax return and banking information before it sent out your third stimulus payment. Make sure that the IRS has your current address on file. And if you've moved in 2020 and the IRS or USPS doesn't know your new address, your stimulus check may have been sent to the wrong address. It is also possible that debt collectors had seized your stimulus payment. The first check was susceptible to seizure of many varieties, including if you owed past due child support payments. However, that was not the case for the second payment. For the third stimulus check, private debt collectors are still able to confiscate your stimulus payment. If you are still waiting for your third stimulus check that was supposed to be delivered on March 26, 2021, it is possible that you may have overlooked the envelope containing your payment. With the first payment, many people reportedly accidentally threw away the envelope containing their check, not recognizing that it contained a stimulus payment. So everyone, please pay attention to the mail and don't assume it's all junk. For a paper check, watch for a white envelope sent from the U.S. Treasury Department. The memo field will read Economic Impact Payment. Then a prepaid EIP debit card will come in a white envelope with a seal from the U.S. Treasury Department. The Internal Revenue Service has not given a firm date for when all stimulus payments would be issued by. But the IRS is continuing to work directly with the Social Security Administration, the Railroad Retirement Board, and the Veterans Administration to obtain updated 2021 information for recipients, to ensure it is sending out automatic payments to as many people as possible. Please, everyone, leave any questions or comments in the comment section below. I will do my very best to answer any questions that you may have.
The Internal Revenue Service is sending more money to some people shorted in their original stimulus payments. The so-called plus-up payments are going to people whose 2020 tax returns show that they are owed more money. Some discrepancies occurred because initial payments were based on 2018 and 2019 returns. Changes to situations in 2020 that were not known at the time, payments went out, and they could have resulted in lower payments for some people. Now, reasons people are due more money include earning less money in 2020 than the previous year, or if you had a child who had not been born yet when the previous tax returns were filed. Low-income Social Security recipients and others who did not file in 2019 or 2020 may also still be waiting for money. They will eventually get it, but the IRS says that they didn't start sending out those payments until over the weekend.
So what did you find? How are people spending their stimulus money?
Hey, Sean, I get to see you as well. Just for background, we track millions of consumers and their spending through debit credit cards, and want to roll out this stimulus tracker because we're just very curious how consumers will be spending their money. I'll say that there's parts of it that are surprising and parts of it weren't surprising. The parts that weren't surprising is we all want to travel. There's it's been talked about, ton of pent up demand, travel and leisure. Whether it's Airbnbs, whether it's hotels, a ton of consumers wanting to travel and leisure. A lot of consumers just wanting to go out, have fun, party. I know my first ticket I'm going to book is to Vegas, so that was a big part of the report, which wasn't surprising. I'd say the part that was a bit surprising was of the data that we saw. So we do see income data, and we saw that a ton of consumers who had received the stimulus dollars spent a ton of money on travel, but they also spent a ton of money on home improvement. So Home Depot, restoration hardware, Wayfair, that was the part of it that was a bit surprising to us. With Cartify, we also have the ability to poll consumers through real-time surveys. And it's through that we saw that consumers also wanting to put their money into the market. And so through the data, we saw deposits into Robinhood, deposits into E-Trade. But when we asked the consumers what they were buying, a ton of interest in stocks, but also a ton of interest in crypto, especially the female consumer. A ton of more and more mainstream.
Stop right there. That was what jumped out at me. You tracked me getting a new couch, which we're still waiting for. The backlog is crazy.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the crypto, what you learned, because it's not only that women are buying crypto, but it's people they're doing it at a rate greater than people who didn't get a stimulus. What does that tell you?
So our data is Gen Z and millennial focused, and there's a ton of talk about this cohort of consumers leading us out of the recession. I think we've just become more open to risk.
So that is the end of the video for now. I hope you found this video helpful. Please don't forget to enter the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway, which is scheduled for this coming Friday evening. All you'll need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. Thank you and have a very, very blessed day.